things, so say make we talk about the small things, so forget about the big things, so say make we talk about the small things, so yeah. Say make we talk about the small things, so forget about the big things, so say make we talk about the small things, so yeah. Say make we talk about the small things, so forget about the big things, so say make we talk about the small things, so yeah. Say make we talk about the small things, so forget about the big things, so say make we talk about the small things, so yeah. Say make we talk about the small things, so forget about the big things, so say make we talk about the small things, so yeah. Say make we talk about the small things, so forget about the big things, so say make we talk about the small things, so yeah. Say make we talk about the small things, so forget about the big things, so say make we talk about the small things, so yeah.
Hello out there, my people. Well done. This is Edu Radio one-on-one with Oman Dave. We did today here for our Edu Radio one-on-one program, where we did do for our own Edu Radio studio. And as we now know, life, it's all about to add. Sometimes you will fail. Sometimes when you fail, you know remain there. You try again. Now so we did try. If not lie, you think inside the lie, make you go ask Abraham Lincoln. When at that time, it be like say it failed severally. At a point, them can't call am failure, but today, na icon of success. In name, na success. So if you think say you won't fail and you won't remain there, you're on your own. We for Edu Radio, now up and up and up we dey go. Yes, today here for studio, what you want discuss na sex for grades. We don't dey bring plenty embarrassment for our university. So much so that our students don't they run leave our universities, especially our female students. They know they too comfortable again. Say the way some lecturers they harass them in either way. But before we continue that discussion, my name today, I will be your anchor person, the Oman Dave, the team lead of Edu Radio. I get a guest when they by my side here. The guest don't be my regular guest. That one because of the passion when they don't get for sake of say as it concern this matter. The guest now him be Senator Augustine Ovie Omagige when they represent the people, the good people of Delta Central Senatorial Districts, and I be the Obarisi of Orobolan. The Deputy Senate President, a seasoned legal practitioner, when don't qualify, when don't practice, nobody for Nigeria, from here, in Wakasote to the Sote, enter US, they practice there. He no reach there alone, he don't work for his own state, deliver the dividend of democracy, they come carry and go up again. Come give him this. Now he make, when he come reach here, he come they do what they do, they come give him, come elect him as Deputy Senate President. However, he no come. He is ably represented here by a seasoned lawyer, Barrister Mabel Dimokun, a legal practitioner, when they well read, and he can't be in charge of parliamentary practices and procedure. And Nainde, she is a member of the legislative team of the Deputy Senate President, and her position then Nainde is senior special assistant overseeing international and interparliamentary affairs to the Deputy Senate President. Barrister Mabel, you're welcome.
Thank you.
How you be?
Well, my body dey sweet me, sha. Say, finally, this our long walk to freedom don dey well realized halfway. Now they don't pass our bill, the anti-sexual harassment bill for Senate, and so the thing now don't go. Dey on the way now to House of Reps for concurrence, and we dey hopeful say those people too go see our argument, will support what we want to. Everybody they clamor for this thing. You understand? Time don't reach where we go sanitize our educational system. Time don't reach where we say we go give girls, opportunity to go school and without fear of being intimidated. And anyway, even boys too, because nowadays now different stories where we dey hear. Our bill no dey gender specific, it's generic, to even accommodate boys, because we hear say now they ask guys too for different kinds of things. So this bill now don't come to finally protect our children, and improve the ethical standards. My pidgin, I talk, my pidgin push and start, okay? But to improve the ethical standards, we've been there our university so that people go, our educational system go there as it's supposed to.
Thank you very much, Barrister Mabel, as you come to represent the Deputy Senate President, Senator Omo Ovie Agege, when don't take up this challenge. We go get there. But the thing when they sweet me, now we say this thing don't get over 98%. We go do something later, not be now, when it don't reach that time. But it go good to make we set up foundation. Imagine say you where they listen to us now and they watch us. However, I want to thank those of now when they born on our credit, they will take watch us. Want to thank una very much because it's not that easy to buy credit to take watch us. It shows say una stakeholder, una well done. Imagine say you give birth to your daughter, you carry and put say okay, it go school. You send and go on school until say make it go study. It can't reach there. Somebody don't carry and keep as nama for slaughter. they carry am do anyhow. E good. You wey dey do am, imagine say the reverse was the case. Say you get daughter, then you send your daughter go school. Because the daughter no wan make you feel bad, e come back, the thing come dey get to her, come dey depressed in a way. E come dey keep am for her mind. Say somebody dey harass her life. Some children go even say they want to leave the school. Some psychologically no good for them. They no fit tell their friends, but they just dey manage am dey go. And some the lecturers go dey make am like say dem be king come, say without them you can't pass. Some dem go make am say you no go fit even take a step ahead unto say you must give in. Some the lecturers go even come your house. Some the lecturer go even collect money from you. Some the lecturer go begin after collecting every good. Imagine that. Imagine the embarrassment when this thing don't cost us. It has been with us for a very long time. Now as BBC come open, come blow, it come open. As it open now, it can't be like saying no, this thing no dey. It there. It good. We don't dey talk here over time. Say we need to sanitize our schools, our institutions. Some of these lecturers, maybe they get daughters. They get their own people. They keep their own, push other people on and begin harass them. And in the course of our research, they say that some of these children, when they say either they get some financial or issues, the lecturer will take advantage of that. Some will say they won't pray for you, may come for church. Some they will say they won't do one thing. They won't help you. May you come, they pray with you. And when they pray with you, they continue in her. It good? Make we leave at that. Sake of say we don't set the foundation for what you want to take up now. Because we go open telephone line, we go hear from una. Have you experienced it? Has somebody close to you experienced it? Your brother, your sister don't experience them. If we share our experience, in case somebody won't do it to your cousin, or to the person when they hear us, he go know say this thing when he won't do. The consequences of when that he wants to do is very, very bad. Gagani. So now him make we come bring the distinguished senator when they represent every represented here by Barrister Mabel. We don't they push. Barrister Mabel, we'll start from when distinguished senator Omo Ovie Agege, Deputy Senate President. Omo Ovie Agege.
Ovie Omo Agege.
Okay, Ovie Omo Agege.
Yes.
Explain me. When he don't start this push for this movement?
This waka don tell. No be when he become Deputy Senate President, now this bill come.
Okay.
This bill don't first come for 2016.
As far back?
Yes, for 2016. In fact,
okay.
The 8th Senate been pass am, but there was not they say Oyibo people talk say nothing fit dey unstoppable like something like an idea when time don't come. This matter don't deal with us for a long time. In fact, from our researches, we discover say as far back as the 80s, Nigerian Tribune don't report this sex for grade matter. Yes, as far back as the 80s. So this proposal where my oga bring, so he don first bring am for 2016.
Okay.
But as the thing no get assent, the thing no pass all the bottlenecks wey suppose pass before it become legislation. Now make us commence the novo. Now make us start again this night.
Yeah, what you want speak?
I said he make us commence de novo.
I don't language that.
No, na Latin. He make us start again.
You know, but novo.
As the 8th assembly finish so.
Okay.
We will come start am afresh
because
we
no
finish.
Continue.
Yes, for Senate.
Yes. Old one.
Yes.
Okay.
For Senate, you know, those kind of personal private bills where they no conclude, you must start them afresh, you know. So now make us start afresh soon. And so we're very happy say with the foresight of this man, girls are better protected, you know, and the thing just they make me happy because now with the stretch liability, you understand, for to punish sexual offenses, you know, beyond waiting day before, you understand. Rape done already dey inside the law for criminal code and for penal code. Definement of underage children dey there, but because get something for Latin wey dem talk say there's a maxim, there's a doctrine called loco parentis, you understand, in place of a parent, the lecturer suppose get that kind of relationship with the student, like a place of a parent, something wey you no fit suppose do for your pikin, you understand? You suppose take those kind of caution, take protect another person pikin.
Just like Bible say, do unto others as you wish others to do unto you.
Yes.
What you know what them do for you, you don't do unto another person.
Yes. So
local parentis.
Yes, local parentis.
Okay.
You know, so they are supposed to be in place of parents. It's a position of authority. It's a position of dependency. It's a position of trust. You understand? So we expect, say, lecturers going forward now, when this bill finally get the assent of president and fulfill all righteousness, lecturers go dey take care of students like they suppose dey take care of their own, because it's the normal reasonable man standard that a man or a woman will look after his own children and will not sexually exploit them. You understand? So now wetin we dey try do, and now the provision wey sweet me pass be say they don attack with this bill wey pass so they don attach strict liability. You know, to for instance, let's assume say rape happen for that kind of relationship. You understand? Now you no need to talk whether consent, you know, because some people for court, when they talk of rape, na defense. If you talk say you get the person consent, now once there's actus reus, you just show say you don't do the thing.
Wetin be actus reus?
Okay,
so that's flower cactus. That's when they call cactus.
Okay, there are two elements of crime, so understand. There must be actus reus and there must be mens rea. Normally, actus reus na the action wey you do. Mens rea na the intention to commit the offense.
So you don't get the intention to carry out.
But this is and the two must be present. But for this situation now, provided you don't do am or you don't do anything wey constitute sexual harassment within the definition of section 4, it no matter whether the person consent to. Now they go just gbab you straight, and the problem be say for the people wey dey defy law, no be problem for us wey we dey on the right side of the law. Problem be say no be like rape wey they go give you 2 years or something. Now the minimum wey you fit get na 5 years. Then they fit land you 14 years, between 5 and 14 years. This if you do the action, no option of fine for you.
Now, okay, direct entry.
Straight direct entry.
Like
say you don't
right jam.
You know, then other small provisions dey for VC wey no take action when they report to am. Like lecturer wey no take, because e get one get case for University of Calabar wey lecturer tear im paper for exam hall. Well, na test that they do. The lecturer organized test on Saturday. As the girl come enter, she come late. Now so the man just tear in paper. Okay, the man tear in paper. The man tear in sheet. As the man tear in sheet too, he come when the girl won't begin they come out. So the man come say, "Make she come in office." So she come follow the man. When the man reach there, people dey, the man discharge them. Say make the girl come inside the inside. Na dean office. May he come inside.
You mean inside the room?
I'm telling you. So now so the man tell the girl say make she dey copy her test. Make he recopy her test. The man just took advantage of her, bottom line. So that kind of situation, she can't go report. But you know, say some of these people, they be friends. And this is not to say that they are not forthright people in the system. These are just the few exceptions of the bad eggs. Because I've really learnt under some people, and I've maintained very close relationships till tomorrow. They are very nice lecturers, you know. But for the bad eggs, that's why we are putting this law in place because it's getting really rampant. So if the reports give you where you no take action, where you supposed to take action, punishment dey for you. Yes. Between 2 million to 5 million naira fine, and it gets wetin you go do sef wey you fit get imprisoned for like 2 years. You get wetin you fit do. So those are the different parts of the bill. So and it's painful, that so far some people have not been able to get justice, so to speak, because of administrative bottlenecks. You understand? Now this bill don't set up gidigba a council, a commission where if you go, a committee where if you go report. Yes.
A committee.
Yes, a committee.
So
the school must set up committee. The school must set up committee. Failure to even set up committee na offense. you understand, under this bill. So if the report give you wey you no take action, offence dey for that one. If committee dey, I mean if school dey wey no set up committee when does such allegation dey, offence too dey for that one. Membership of the committee no be anyhow. VC no fit just appoint person, remove person anyhow, you know, because sometimes there will be say power that be they want to protect somebody. Then part of the membership of the committee is also required that at least one of them is a lawyer that will understand this thing. Then there is also balance, that the girl or the student, maybe a boy that has suffered harassment, can also institute, is that going to be double liability? Can also institute a civil proceeding yes, against the person wey do am, so that he can also claim damages. Do you understand? Can also claim damages. However, the law also protects the lecturer that was falsely accused.
Okay.
So if any student does a false accusation, punishment dey too for the student. So generally we are trying to maintain a balance, you understand? So no be say we just dey try over protect women and girls or the students.
Lecturer too dey protected.
Yes, and again, who pays there's this thing, there's this concept, you know, that we also have to look at critically. You know, the jurisprudence of it is who pays the price for saying no. Imagine if the students say no, and you know say they don't want you, the man don't tell you, you know say na in hand cutlass dey, abi na yam dey, cutlass dey, he don't give you the condition, say if you wan pass this course, na so one person tell for another student for Unilag, so are you sure you really want to pass this course? In fact, that one too wey be pastor uncle, e don happen, e happen for Ife, happen for University of Abuja. You know, plenty people, happen for different places wey we get their stories and their, you know. So if you dey ready, you know, to I've lost track.
It happened. It happened to everybody. You know, you name the universities where the thing they happen around.
Yeah. So, well, essentially, what we are trying to do is to make sure that we reduce the incidence of this harassment, you know, in our institutions of learning.
Thank you very much. Today on One-on-One with Oman Dave for Edu Radio, we get the Deputy Senate President, ably represented by Barrister Mabel Dimokun, when don't become our guest last time on our other station, Love 104.5 radio station. We should come there. And now this kind of thing we did talk. When something there on ground, it say elders no go day oil burn for fire. Now I think they don't take up their responsibilities like that. Because legislators, so lawyers, so civil society, so you talk, bring the matter, so the matter don't too much. Now him the thing come pass. This is -1. At least 99%. Edu Radio, we thank you. We thank, anyway, when they come, we go dance for this studio. At least sake of say, we don't they see green light to say, eh. So that anybody will do anyhow, it go anyhow, go that place, go stay.
Go chop beans with kokoro.
Abi? So they will give up beans and kokoro.
They give am 2 years, but you know as it
run,
you know as it runs
concurrent.
Yeah.
Run.
Yeah. So he don't come back now. But you know that kind of a thing, it can never remain the same.
It can never. So the trauma, the psychology.
So that's what we need. You know, our society, as normal people before for Nigeria, our society frowns upon things like this. We know the Nigerians, well, like a lot of Africans, we know they condone this kind of. I don't know when all these yamayama things just enter, become norm. You understand? And now you go see people where they even seduce a lecturer. Now wetin I be dey talk that time? The who pays the price for saying no? So when we talk about, should I go ahead?
Go ahead. Today so, that day for Love FM about that session, we don't get plenty time. But here we get plenty time. Now make we open one-on-one with Oman Dave. Carry on. So wetin I be dey talk before I lose track that time? Be say now who pays the price? The jurisprudence of the matter. Who pays the price for saying no? This is why we have to protect the student, because na person wey talk say no, na person wey talk say no,
na im dey punish. You understand? The people wey get the power, like I dey talk, na my PG make me even forget that thing wey I dey talk. Person wey hold yam, wey hold the knife, he don warn you say if you no do wetin I wan make you do, know how you no go graduate, abi you no go pass. Now some people dey whip up sentiment talk say, okay, what about girls or students wey dey come make advances to the lecturer? Wey dey come make advances to the lecturer, this one, that one. Now if you as lecturer say no, wetin go happen? You go fail. Wetin wan happen?
No, but Barrister Mabel.
And I don tell you say punishment dey for person wey lie.
I know, but
you ask me.
I dey come. If you don go some universities, truth be told, e get wetin you go see some female students go wear. You go begin plead the blood of Jesus immediately.
Okay.
Because e get how you go do, because e get some things, whether we like it or not, e get some movies and e get some people who go see, when naturally you go begin one think of something. So sometimes the best thing is to step away. E get some students wey dem go wear, e get that thing they call Aruka Azu, abi Azuka Aru. You don't get this football people they call Man U.
I just
get Arsenal.
I don't know.
Now football team, you get Arsenal, you get Manchester. For those who they play football, you know what I mean? So and they go come wear some tight thing. Begin expose, you know what I mean? So what happens in that case?
Like I would say,
we're not put law to say make he catch that girl. Why you come the
two things.
tantalize me?
Like I was saying.
Yes.
So who pays the price for saying no?
Okay.
In this instance
who
now.
Who will pay the price for saying no?
Yes. In this instance now, where students wear Azuka Azu and expose Azuka Azu and Azuka no Azu, when the student exposes all that and the teacher says no, what happens to the lecturer adversely? Nothing. It's the teacher that has power over the student. It's the student that wants to do something. And I'm not trying to condone indecent dressing.
Yeah. So
it is laziness on the part of any educational institution to want to place the responsibility to be responsible, quote and unquote, on the students. Because we know that majority of them are in their teenage years or maybe they are young adults and they are in a position where they want to misbehave normally. So it behoves the institution of to guide them and to tell them prescribe a dress codes. For instance, my own days, in my undergraduate days in the university, it was a strict law.
Which university you go?
I attended University of Ilorin for my first degree. It was a strict law that if you are a law student, apart from your law degree, you must get when you are graduated, everybody knows that you will also get a degree in dry cleaning, because only all the clothes you can wear is only black and white.
Okay, I remember.
You must wear black.
You
must, and it was only us then that had uniform in the old school. They used to call us glorified secondary school, but it was like that, and there was a code. If you don't have money for a suit or you're not wearing a suit, best thing is all students should wear suits, dress like lawyers. But if you are not going to wear suits, you're going to be wearing a white blouse on a black shirt. There's measurement. You cannot wear anyhow. So it builds on the school authority to prescribe a code. Right now in Ilorin, I have it on good authority that for the past 5-6 years now, all faculties have color codes.
All faculties?
All faculties. So
what?
The uniform has now swept around. In fact, the secondary school is now really glorified the way they used to say it. But it's a very conservative society. You are not allowed to wear, you are not allowed to dress anyhow. You are not allowed to wear things. And when you are talking of this azukazu of a problem, this Nigerian society is still very conservative. If you travel go obodo oyibo, if you see wetin people dey wear for summer, as they wear am for street so they march go class. They no cover nothing. And that one no mean say make them take advantage of them. So we must also always protect our students by prescribing appropriate dress codes.
Who be this? We never open our telephone line, but who be this? Who they call us? Hello, and a foreign number. Hello?
My name is Diane Thomas. I'm calling from Dubai.
Okay, Diane, well done. Oh.
Thank you.
You did hear our program this afternoon with the representative of the Deputy Senate President, when the Barrister Mabel.
And as I speak with you, I think the program is widely listened to most of my friends. That's
Okay.
why I actually send this message and to contribute on it. Actually, we are very, very happy and very, very excited that the program has become a reality. And first of all, I want to say big thank you to God for making it possible for your dream being common to come to reality. Because as it
Thank
stands,
you.
I really, 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 first of all, I'll say the big thing about this before I even say something contributing to the program.
Go to the program.
Okay, because of time anyway. Really, really,
Hey, you don't call, what come on. Yes, we will open our telephone line. The number to call us as we talk the matter they go. Now 09073274247. The number to reach us in case your brother, your sister, your niece, your daughter don't bring this kind of complaint. How we fit take tackle am? The Senate don't take a giant stride, and the person wey bring up this matter, na him be the deputy Senate president wey don champion am, wey the thing don pass their own side. Na just to go to the House of Reps. In case you wan reach us, the number to reach us na 09073274247. Make you call us, make we share your experience or share your experience with us. Today, we get our guest here. Wetin be the laws and wetin be those things wey you go do, wey you go do, wey you go do, wey go become crime?
Okay. So now let me read verbatim the position of the provisions of our clause 4
Okay.
and section 4 of the bill.
Okay.
Things wey fit constitute sexual harassment, right? Okay, so make I just read down for you, make una dey hear. And make una dey follow me o. You know, because if I dey tell you now, you fit no even get am. You understand? If I dey highlight am. So make I just read am, make all of us hear. So an educator commits an offence of sexual harassment where he or she, that's to tell us say no be only man fit exploit student, woman sef fit exploit student, you understand? So we try to make am gender generic, make e no be say okay we dey protect only girls, even if na boy dem dey exploit, abi na woman dey exploit person. This law now will catch all of them. So an educator commits an offence, and you know why we use the word educator? Because we no say lecturer alone. Some people dey wey dey take advantage of students wey no be lecturers. Maybe like student affairs people wey dey give accommodation. They will say okay come sleep with this person before they give you hostel. The person wey dey in charge of laboratory, you wan do experiment, you wan collect key, come do this one. The person, so all of them now they fall within the definition of educator. So na only lecturer we bin dey look before, but now we don see from our research wey we do say no be only lecturers dey.
All those associates.
Yeah, so anybody wey dey that position of an educator, all of them we go fit catch them this time around. So an educator commits an offence of sexual harassment where he or she A. violates the fiduciary duty of care in section 3 of this bill. That's you know that thing of local parentis why I be tell you. Na be the fiduciary duty of care wey you suppose take care of
like your own person.
Yes. So 2. An educator commits an offence of sexual harassment where he or she has sexual intercourse with a student or demands for sex from a student or a prospective student. Na im go cover the people wey dey use.
Abeg, make we take this call.
Okay.
Hello?
hello,
Now who will they talk?
hello.
Now who will they speak with for our program one-on-one with Oman Dave? Hello, we they hear you? We they hear you? Now who let be your name and where you call us from?
Hello.
We they hear you? We they hear you? Waiting be your name and where you call us from? Oh my God, just go on.
Okay, so as I dey talk dey go. The second one, that's the first one, na the person wey engage with sexual intercourse. So second one be say the third one now, we don't talk the first one, person wey breach the fiduciary duty of care. Second one, sexual intercourse.
Okay, sorry. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Now who will they speak with this evening? This,
Hello?
will they hear you? Will they hear you? Will they hear us? Oh dear. Hello. Will they hear you? Will they hear you? Will they hear us? Hello. Oh. Okay. Go on. Go on. Go on.
So more will know when we go pick the call. Make I just
finish
catch
all of this.
catch
Just
up.
finish all of this. Just give us 14 minutes.
Longs, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So I don't talk one person wey breach the fiduciary duty of care. I don't talk two person wey get sexual intercourse with the student and prospective student. Na him go cover the person wey dey look for admission. So that one too we don bring am in. So no be small drafting our oga do for this bill. Him think well, think plenty things.
I agree.
So the person wey get sexual intercourse with a student or demand for sex from a student or prospective student is also captured under the bill. Then something wey go constitute sexual harassment. C, intimidate or create a hostile offensive environment. Person wey just dey intimidate student anyhow. Intimidate am. For student. For the student by soliciting for sex or by making sexual advances towards such a student. Then the person that directs or induces another person to commit an act of sexual harassment, like person wey dey lobby babe for a friend, wey be lecturer or somebody, that one too e follow for sexual harassment.
So not be only to direct in case you send another person.
Yes.
Like Mubarak this is okay. Mubarak go talk to that babe for me.
Anybody that induces or directs another person, to that person too, the law go catch am. Or any person wey conspire with another person.
Hey, get Lego.
Yes, to commit sexual harassment, by another person, of which it would not have been committed without the conspiracy. You understand? That person, that one is even different now. You cannot bother you with law. But I mean, it's different from somebody procuring somebody else to go and check baby. It's different. This one you are conspiring.
Oh, conspiracy.
Yes. Conspiring with another person, and without which, if there is no conspiracy, that thing will not have been done. So that one,
you get like
that one day. Anybody wey grab, listen to this one. This part nice sweet me pass. Anybody wey grab, hug, kiss, rub, strokes, or touches, or even pinches the breast. Pinch the breast, the hair, the lips, the hips, the buttocks, or any other part of a student. If you pinch am, na offense.
No, but if you carry fine hair now, I feel look and say this hair is fine.
Sexual harassment has to do with something that is even unsolicited. I say may you touch my hair.
No, but your hair fine. And lecturer just say as a lecturer wey dey kind. At least nothing bad to say somebody fine.
No.
You say I just this hair is good.
It's not in their place.
Okay.
It's not in their place.
So
anybody wey grab, wey
make
hug.
una hear lecturers when they hear us, this program they go live now for our Edu Radio studio, one-on-one with Omande on Edu Radio. Make you hear lecturer, you get plenty right. Our barrister here don't talk say peristus. How you call that thing?
Local parentis.
Local parentis. So as Bible say, do unto others as you wish others to do unto you. What do you know? One, the parents don't bring their children to your own custody. It means you take good care physically, spiritually, make you live them emotionally. No spoil them. You can't bring and make you model that child to either be like you or good past you. You can't catch and be spoil. You don't hear to hug, to grab, to rub, to pinch, to kiss, to stroke. Even as I didn't ask it, to even say your hair fine, no, to blink your eye. See my eye?
Yeah,
one corner like this.
Yes,
you're in trouble, no? Your hair.
So you remain two now. You remain only two.
Okay.
So now, another person, any other person, wey display, or he request, or he send by hand, or by text, or by video, any sexually explicit material, or by any means whatsoever, to a student, you know, that is suggestive of sexually related
Abeg talk am again.
Okay.
Then follow small small so that this thing na part of enlightenment wey we dey talk for Edu Radio. That is why we bring our guests, so that in case you be that person wey like to do am, you be that guy wey like to go toast babes for lecturer, you be that ambassador, goodwill ambassadors for lecturers wey dem dey send, you be that babe wey you dey go talk to your friend for lecturer. E get long hand. The law, they say, is like a woven cobwebs. Even though the big ones they pass through, the small ones they hold on. But this time, if you join or you follow join or you hear or you go talk or you, I beg, read that one again. Now
Okay,
the let me carry come. I beg, where is the carry on?
Okay, so as we don't forget wetin we don talk before. This one another one wey
Another
be
one.
say anybody wey display him request or him give or him send by hand or by electronic means or by whatsoever means, you know, any sexually explicit material give students or him ask students make he send to am, that person dey guilty of sexual harassment. So even if no be the girl dey inside a video or something, but anything wey dey sexually explicit, wey the girl come send or the boy send give you, or you send give the girl, sexual harassment dey inside.
Yeah, wait.
Then the last one be say anybody wey whistle, all this I don't know as they dey do am, so anybody wey whistle, wey wink.
Okay, well, like when a girl go pass, maybe a guy as he dress.
As among lecturers.
Wow.
Now, anybody wey whistle, wey wink at a student.
Do like this. Na that they call wink.
Yes. At a student, or scream,
What?
or exclaim,
Wow.
or jest,
Because I there is law.
or jest, or makes any sexually complimentary or uncomplimentary remark
Hello?
about the body of a student.
Just like that.
Yes.
The law hold
About the physique of a student, or a lecturer wey dey stalk student, wey be say na every time he go come find you. You know all those lecturers wey be say they go just come class, say who dey, for instance, who dey make noise. They fit go wake babe wey dey sleep sef, say na you dey make noise, just because they wan get one on one. Anybody wey stalk student like that too, him dey guilty of sexual harassment. So
no be small thing.
the rope long well well.
Thank you very much. This na Edu Radio 1-on-1 with Oman Dave, and we get a representative of the Senate President will come in, the person of Barrister Mabel, and Barrister Mabel don't take her time, open the law books to show, now to tell you students, in case lecturer day, make I tell you now, say we for Edu Radio get what we get. You know, so Edu Radio been come sometimes in March, and the lecturers can go strike about 3 or 4, about a week later, then the lockdown can start. And as it can be, we get waiting with they call our reporters, we they call them as they hot. If they hot reporters, then they every university. Now he make we bring them, so make you hear. Can't always say they hear. They go chichomchin. So now, in order not to chichomchin, the one way they fear me pass, now they so what we get are little children when they go universities these days. Some of them never really did streetwise. They never really done to say they see something, they feel know how to, you know, then you take advantage of them. Habamana.
5 years at least.
Habamana. It good. If then do unto your daughter, you will like them. Some children don't commit suicide unknowingly. Some children don't commit suicide knowingly. They just drop message, say this thing happened. They can't stand it. For sake of say, somebody just took advantage of them. You be lecturer, you be God, you not be God. We here, we go read in our cases. There are cases from, okay, the other one will happen for OAU, where we carry one professor, where we like say, he don't come outside. It easy. When we say the justice, when nakam in hand, then go somewhere and go arrange plea bargain. It don't work. Then the woman say, don't too much. If I'm read something, just say this kind of issue, the justice talking on, this kind of issue is rampant in our tertiary institutions. We send children to school, they come home telling us that lecturers want to sleep with them. We cannot continue like this. somebody has to be used as an example. Even primary school pupils are complaining, telling me to suspend sentences does not arise. Plea bargain does not arise. Maybe the case will continue to occur and reoccur because someone has not been used as an example. Somebody has to go. The day you priestus, begin to take care. Don't be so that the woman talking about the Bible talking about. Take care. You take advantage. You begin to use them. In the case of Delta State University, Abraka, it don't happen there when lecturers go to do anyhow. With all the thing where you grasp, where you know reach, go naked yourself. You know the shame? You know the shame? What about for University of Abuja? What about for Unilag? OAU, it don't plenty. And several ABU, some. This thing where you talk now, sextus parentus.
Local parentis.
Local
parentis.
Okay, local parentus. For ABU on, say, like parents carrying child, give a lecture and say,
yes,
see my daughter.
Be the guardian.
Be the guardian. The man take advantage. Is that good? It's not good. I beg una. Make we stop that act. It no good. It no good. Hello? Okay. So una see wetin dey, una see it good. I beg, make we no at least condone those kind of things for our society. Na him dey sweet me with the leadership of the Senate and the champion of that bill when be Senator Ovie Omo Agege.
Yeah.
When we don't dey carry this champion. Studio, are you ready? If music dey there, you know, it gets some things you say, for the way they teach me for Christendom, say, if you thank God for the little thing we do for you, he go do more. As I don't do this one, if we thank God for the way do one, me I know say Mr. President go sign that bill. And when he go House of Rep, he no go take. Then go carry their biro. Here, that their signature like this, then sign am. And make I let una know here, say, while that committee they go on, ICPC, the Independent Corrupt Practices Commission, and other related offenses get power to prosecute even this university lecturer for OAU, that professor. Now ICPC champion the cause.
It is corruption.
Eh?
Corrupt practices.
Now corrupt practices. That one when it is other related offense, then the power when they get. You sabi so? I bet you don't get an experience when the lecturer don't swear, because the lecturer will swear, say you will never. There was a case of a student.
May they call reports now. We go show them something.
Abi?
May they report.
So now we need to get somewhere. Oh. One more wait, we don't reach time to take phone calls. Well, if I don't mind, we'll just take this call. Hello? 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 Yeah, now who they reach us on telephone ring this afternoon? Yes, we they hear you. Hello, we they hear you. Talk, we they hear you, we they hear you. Oh dear. So now they tell them, say ICPC. Now one commission when get power to prosecute those sexual harassment, or what do they call them? You know, so if you bring the matter now, how, like the one I look at, how person fit take report some of this matter and reporter the way they go before they come bill proper.
Okay, so in the bill, the person wey don suffer sexual harassment go write petition.
Okay.
Give a school authority. It doesn't even have to be written on something as in like as it happen. You must report say so and so thing happen. Then the person wey dey submit and give must now take action. If you reach VC, set up the independent investigation committee like we write am for inside bill. But the beauty of this bill be say, and I don talk am before, apart from the fact say school authority go fit take action, you still fit go sue that person.
Outside of this, you still get power.
You fit still go sue that person, you know, for whether na criminal, or you can do both, or even civil to get damages. After they go still punish am. But the only thing wey dey be say, sometimes it is recommended that if they don't give am some punishment under the civil this thing, when the judge too dey do punishment, no go punish go that side,
Okay,
you go just build on it. No be say you go reduce the punishment o, just to recognize wetin him don suffer, you understand. Like now for instance, judge no need to recommend make dem sack the lecturer again. If school authority don already talk say him don dey suspended for instance. I just dey think of something wey fit happen in the future, is a futuristic explanation. So na so e dey be. So the person fit bring action, both civil action and criminal action, and that's why that provides another layer of protection for our girls. And that thing why they talk before, you go talk say okay they go fit give you punishment, you go get 2 years, you go get this one, the lowest wey we prescribe for the bill, lowest wey you fit get if you do am na 5 years, then highest na 14 years without option of fine first, but they fit give you fine for other things wey you do. So you fit still lose money, lose everything.
Abeg, you say so far this bill when dey now, so e don pass first waka?
No, we don comprehensively the bill don pass for the Senate.
Hey!
So now the only thing wey remain be say they must give House of Reps for their concurrence. Concurrence be say House of Reps must agree with wetin dey, because we operate a bicameral legislature. Then they will now package the bill, gazette it and send to president for assent. And I think in no distant time this will come to pass.
Good. While we will try to reach ASU president who here in position, I call him the number one talk person on behalf of students. Studio, if you are with me, make I hear one music to cool my temperature and appreciate those especially the leadership of the Senate, the Senate President, the Deputy Senate President, Ahmed Lawal, the Senate President,
and 105 wey support.
And 105 senators
wey co-sponsor, wey support the bill.
So bless everybody.
The only people wey no support na the people wey their seat dey vacant, wey they no dey.
Oh my
God. People wey don die, or people wey, So na like everybody put hand,
This is all encompassing. Studio, give me music there, make I rock the music.
My country people, yes, them go talk, them just the parambulate, so story heavy, Nepa no bring light, generator whatever, plenty greedy man for there, take a project, forget about the big things, say make we talk about the small things, forget about the big things, say make we talk about the small things, You are bless me, amen. Say you go bless you too, amen. Bless your papa, oh, amen. Bless your mama, oh. You are bless me, amen. Say you go bless you too, amen. Bless your papa, oh, amen. Bless your mama, oh, yeah. See me, I see you, yeah. Badura for me, yeah. Loke, oh, Baba. It's a big situation. They pack our money, take it to other nation. Invest for your country, make it a better place. Spend the money for your country, make it a better place. Forget about the big things, say make we talk about the small things. Forget about the big things, say make we talk about the small things,
Deputy Senate President, the person of Barrister Mabel Dimoku, the person when we say the day in charge, the senior special assistant to the Deputy Senate President on both international law and interparliamentary affairs to the Deputy Senate President. Madam, welcome, and for this great way, enlightenment way they help us do so. You know, say go good make we hear from the side of lecturers. I know say they go welcome this thing. The person of the ASU President, Professor Biodun, will be the #1 Oga for Academic Staff Union of Universities. He go like this kind of thing because I know say the man a good man. He no go want lecturers to begin to harass students. Make we hear in position about this law. We don't take almost 98%. He just wait for the other one. And me, I know say our president. Hello. Hello, Mr. President, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Hello, Mr. President. Good afternoon, sir. Prof. Okay, you're on the road. Oh, we been discuss one matter where be sex for grade, where we say Senate don't give a fair approval like this. But okay. Since you the drive, make me not distract you. Yes, because we the try make we hear from and since I'm the organ #1 of Senate, of Academic Staff of University, make we hear on feelers. Because we don't say he go there happy, say he no go want his lecturers to begin to harass students. Because students when come there, they come onto locus priestus. What is it?
Local parentis.
Locust.
Local parentis.
Okay, local parenting.
Yes.
Local parenting.
Local parentis.
But you must do your man like local parenting. Local parenting. Thank you very much, man. You see, this thing what they do now. Now, I go want make you tell how they fit take person when they don't. For emphasis sake, person when they don't abuse or we don't suffer. Wetin be the step? Wetin are the law talk am? Wetin be the step when he go take and who he go fit first? You talk am anyway, say there was set up committee. Then we want the situation we say, as students when they hear, somebody who don't hear, we get friend. You go want say, come here, tune to or go to eduradio.ng on our Twitter at eduradio.ng on our Twitter, on our Instagram eduradio.ng, on our Facebook eduradio.ng. You go hear this thing when these people they talk. You understand? Then it will help you. For emphasis sake, I beg tell us again, make them hear.
Okay.
Because the enlightenment will do so.
So what will be the talk we say? Anybody we don't suffer sexual harassment. But like I don't tell you now before, I don't want before. Make sure it's not a false claim.
Because you will go in for it.
Yes, because if it's a false claim, you are going to be expelled or be punished in one other way or the other. You don't even want to be found in that situation.
No, but
so
make sure false claim, you don't go jail too.
Make sure it's not a false claim. No, we didn't provide for jail time for false claim is just like slander or libel and it's properly provided for under the law. Okay. You understand? So it's a simple thing. If after they rusticated the student, the teacher is still not satisfied.
Okay, can
file. It can still go to court, to file a civil action. So we didn't hamper that right. So the lecturer is still protected or anybody under the law to go and pursue their but administratively within the system, that same committee where we talk say they must set up so now that committee can't find out saying a lie, she dey lie. They go recommend them for expulsion or something. So person will be say you don't suffer that now. As I talked before, you go write petition, inform school authorities, and they write that committee must always be in existence. So schools must get them. Then they know how they do. Whoever retire, who come out, they know how to replace. That one goes on the internal workings of the school. But that victim must report, and once the person has reported, it is automatic that whoever is in charge must take action. So after they do all that, they finish the finding and the person is guilty, for instance, the student still has the right, if she is not satisfied, it's her right. She still has the right to go to court, to ask for civil damages, and that's that's in conjunction with the criminal procedure again wey this man dey liable to. So the essence of the bill be say we don't get strict liability for sexual harassment or sexual relationship between educator and student. All over the world people been frown upon this thing. In America, Yale University, all of them e dey gadagba for their gate. The 609-year-old university for Scotland and St Andrews, e dey for their domot say sexual relationship between students and lecturer is outlawed. However, section 5 of this our own new bill give us marriage as an exception, you know, because get some lecturers wey eventually marry their students.
But it's that okay.
No, sexual harassment in that instance doesn't apply. So if it's marriage, we understand. But there's no other defense. That defense say okay, the person don pass 18, na consenting adult. Now we know they happen again. If you do am with student, even if your student is 64 or you're 79, as the person don adult pass adult, it is not allowed, you know, between you. And so the Senate now has etched itself in history, you know, as you know, restoring the hope that we have in the nobility of the teaching profession. You understand? Restoring hopes to families, because a lot of women are out there that they are damaged from the trauma of this victimization. A lot of boys too. People have gone through a lot. Let's restore our society back to that level where we still frown upon those things.
Sorry. Female lecturers they harass students for. They think you cover that one. Female lecturer wey dey harass.
Yeah, it cover because we get one wey dem report give us for University of Abuja. Wey female lecturer, senior lecturer, woman, dey victimize one boy. You understand? So, but their own case, I don't know as but the same way to impact on a girl. Only if you say guys, sometimes the way they are made up, they know they think of this. But the guy they run from school, they run from class because of this woman. And you know it's a shameful thing that old woman I don't know, as I just try relate from the guy perspective as they big girls. Say old woman they pursue you, everybody know say you be old woman. Your friends go they call you old woman boyfriend now. So the guy they run from class. You understand? If you go school because if you see the woman go talk, or the woman. So it can happen both ways, and that's why I said the bill is not gender specific. It is gender generic. Anybody where they do anyhow to where they harass for school, the person wey harass am must go in for am.
Yes, the spokesperson of ICPC, Mr. Azuka, ICPC on the hills. We want to make una come so that join body with the National Assembly so that students go know procedures, and if in case they no get money to get lawyers, how you go about them, which una go do, take them up. We for here, our own be say, we dey tell una lecturers, we dey tell una students, say we get our reporters wey we don deploy to all the universities. Then they call them hot reporters. You no go see them. So, but like she talk, you no go just hear something from one person's mouth. It go get to the SUG president. After the SUG president, it go get to the Dean of Student Affairs. Dean, which you do?
Okay.
This matter when go. If you reach there, Dean not take them up, we with the Senate committee when don't bring up this matter, that law as it don't they establish, ICPC go carry in hand. And when they carry you so, space still there. Yes, this now one-on-one with Oman Dave with our guest, Barrister Mabel Dimokun, when come here to represent the Deputy Senate President, will be Omo Ovie Agege.
Ovie Omo Agege.
Oh, Ovie Omo Agege. This one at the discussion with it was sex for grades. With the beguna, with the appeal to honor, lecturers when don't attain a height, the disgrace no be here. When you go down attend that professorial cadre, you can't reach one place, they can't go carry you, even though they just throw you out.
Their children. Maybe they think of the impact of their behavior on their children. Imagine say you go prison, come back. How your children won't take respect you?
Then go school.
Then their friends. How they go they look them? You understand? So this thing is a far-reaching, is a serious menace that we have to. The only way out to be say make we stop am. but as some people no wan gree say make dem stop, so na im make
Law don come now. So in case you forget, the law don come to pichicop those people when they carry people's children do anyhow, female children, even lecturers, female lecturers, male lecturers to female students. Law dey ground. But very soon when Mr. President don carry that in golden pen, maybe like my own, knock that in signature, it will catch you. Yes, on the program this afternoon, I want to appreciate my own very best. Say every two ways start outside. Before I start outside, we start from inside. My own very dearest friend, my PA, my SA, my soulmate, my ihene, where we say they serve both administrative, social, spiritual, emotional, and everything. My own wife, Mrs. Lillian Oman. And for university like this too, we meet several years ago. You see me, one poor student, as it were. He liked me for nothing, and today the thing come metamorphose. He come grow, come become marriage, and still they like me. He come grow, he come like me, he come manage me, come marry me, and I still love her the way I love her for university. Lillian Oman, I want to tell you I love you. You are the best thing I've ever made in my life. And if I die, I declare this declaration very clear that if I die, I come again. If I see you again, I go marry you again. I love you. Take care. Yes, on behalf of our own listeners, when they out there, when they listen to us, when they watch us, this na Edu Radio, one-on-one with Oman Dave, with our guest, with the ably represented here. This Deputy Senate President, we're sending person to represent Barrister Mabel, when they in charge of interparliamentary affairs, the senior legislative advisor to the Deputy Senate President. Today, we did talk on this thing. We did appeal to our conscience. Lecturers, we did try to bring in sanity in the educational sector. We no go to talk too much outside. We will never start with ourselves. Now, all the clamor, all the things we try to join body with the system we move. This other act still there. Good, please make we stop her. Make we stop her. Make you join us on this program. The idea of this program is to bring public enlightenment like this, and to inform you like this. Some of them never even hear say this bill don't scale, it don't go far, so it will soon become law. And when it become law, we no want them disgrace you. Like some of the lecturers don't disgrace, and some ways they undergo investigation. Imagine those ones when claim, say they be pastors, they be professors, they be this. Imagine the trauma. When they go again, go stand, what think they won't talk? How they won't carry finger up and say, me, I be that, or me, I be this. Now, how will they talk to them? Make we try, make we let go. Well, you're parting what so that we just run up this afternoon.
Okay, the teaching profession is a very noble profession.
Yes.
Our leaders from way back, even them Nnamdi Azikiwe, them Babaso, Awolowo, all of them be lecturers before. All of them been teach. Awolowo been teach for Ibadan. He been teach for Abeokuta. Nnamdi Azikiwe even been teach for. I know be Nigeria self. He been teach. You understand? He been teach outside for Obodo Yibo. Amaju Bello. You understand? Even the University of ABU. Yes, was named after him.
Yeah.
You know, so the teaching profession and some profession we say we supposed to respect. Yeah. But we are constrained. We must make this law. You understand? No be say we dey cast aspersion on anybody will be all the people will be lecturers. But we must make this law to fish out the bad eggs and to provide for adequate penalty or punishment or sanctions for breach, you know, of the very, very, very fiduciary duty of care that has been imposed on them as parents, you know, to look after children, to groom them up to be better people. So my sincere thanks to my boss and my principal, wey in reason this matter been think am say time don reach to end all this kind of yamayama for our society, and to everybody that has worked on this bill. And now we been dey hope and pray say as they expedite the action for Senate too, the concurrence no go take time for House of Reps. Then our Baba at the top will finally grant assent to this bill, and so that the rights of women and girls will be better protected in Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Una no say una get rights, una get power. These people wey dey House of Rep were elected by all of us. So you can talk to one of your persons, say e get one bill my friend, person, don't they harassed by somebody either in a lecture or a lecturer or something, so that make the thing when it come, make it go through accelerated hearing and make them give them that accelerated whatever, make it pass.
Do all those ones if now, but.
Okay, so on behalf of I want to especially appreciate your boss, Deputy Senate President Ovie Omo-Agege. Will be the Deputy Senate President. We take up time. It's okay, send you come. Then after when the bill can't get that comma, after the end of that first eight assembly, right?
Yes.
He still took it up again to bring him. Why not leave him? He took it up because he's a parent, a very caring parent, and very passionate. God bless you, and God bless the entire leadership of the Nigerian Senate. I say thank you very much. God bless you, our viewers. We say keep a date with us again, same time, same station. We'll come up again, or if you hook up on our Love FM station, we're on Love 104.5 every Tuesday from 4:30 to 5 o'clock. We get guests we will bring next Tuesday. Interesting. This one now part 2. We don't do part 1 with our guest here for Love FM. We go continue the part 3 again. Thank you. We say bye.
My country people, them go talk, them just the parambulate. So story heavy, Nepa no bring light, generator whatever, plenty greedy man for there, take a project, forget it, forget about the big things, say make we talk about the small things, forget about the big things, say make we talk about the small things, yeah,